chopped. Okay, this one is like one that's going around TikTok, and quite frankly, it is incredibly annoying. I have people around me that say chopped up pretty often, and I'm just like thinking, I understand what it means, right? It means like you're ugly, you're not attractive, but I'm wondering like why don't you just use these words that already exist? Why do you have to use this word that has a different meaning but reinterpret it as if it has like this meaning that you're unattractive? Like you're purposely misusing language. I find it very frustrating in my opinion. Huzz. What the fuck is Huzz? I'm really asking. Like, I know that it's supposed to be this word that is attached to promiscuous individuals. Like, oh yeah, I got Huzz. Like as if you're saying, oh yeah, I got bitches. I got hoes. Oh, I have Huzz. Right? That's just the new word it is now. People used to say they got hoes, right? But I'm just wondering, like, why are you using this word? Why don't you use like hose that it already exists? I'm sure people when the word hose came out and was starting to be used to attribute to promiscuous individuals, I'm sure people of the time thought, why are you calling women a gardening tool? And then you could explain to them, oh, it's because, you use a hoe to like get work done. I'm just using this woman, I'm just using this man to get, what it is that I need to do. It could be explained that way. But with Huzz, it's literally just retarded. Like, it makes no sense for it to exist. To say one has aura is to say that they have undeniable presence. I will use Playboy Cardi as an example. People say Playboy Cardi has aura. But look at this guy. Look at him. Seriously. Playboy Cardi doesn't have aura. You remember when people say, oh, that guy's toast. He's finished. It's over for him. Now people be saying he's cooked. They're cooked. We're cooked. What happened is just saying that, oh, that guy's toast. We're toast. It's over. We're done. You have all these other words that you can use, but yet you decide to use cooked. Oh, it's giving annoyed ass motherfucker vibes, right? You could say that about me, and quite frankly, you wouldn't be too wrong about that. I am kind of annoyed that slang has moved in this direction, but what can I do about it, right? I can just sit here and complain, and that's what I will do, okay? And I personally, I refuse to use these words aside from, addressing them in this context. Like, you won't catch me using this in casual conversation whatsoever, unless I'm going on about and I'm ranting about how much I dislike these words. Let's say somebody says, oh, you really thought you ate by making this video. What they are trying to say is that, oh, you thought you made such a great point with this video. That's what that's supposed to mean. But like, I'm wondering, like, why don't you just say that, and you're over here saying, oh, you thought you ate by making this. It makes no sense. It's really stupid. Let's say somebody has that shit on, right? And what does that mean? That means that they're well dressed. So when you look at your friend, and let's say your friend is very well dressed, he asked you, do I got that shit on? And then you're over here saying, yeah, you ate. This outfit ate or something. Like, oh, you killed it, essentially. You're congratulating this person. But I'm just wondering, why don't you just say that? Why don't you just say, oh, you're very well dressed, my friend? And instead, you're over here saying, you ate with this outfit. It's really stupid and I don't like it. Rizz. It's supposed to be short for charisma. And that's largely what it's been used as. To say that one has Rizz is to say that they are charismatic. But quite frankly, why don't you just say that somebody is charismatic? Why does it have to be Rizz? Why are you shortening this word for? It's just annoying, and like all the kids use it, and it's I can't stand it no more. I'm overexposed to it. I'm tired of it. Vibes. I hate this one more so than I hate Rizz because it's incredibly vague for no reason. I feel like it feeds into the cycle of people that be nonchalant. But at the same time, like, are you actually being nonchalant, or are you just purposely being vague for the sake of being vague? Because if you're being vague on purpose, you're just being annoying. Like, you're purposely creating this disconnect between you and I. If I'm not understanding what it is that you're saying because your vague ass doesn't want to explain your like anything, and you expect me to get it on the first try. So when people say that, oh, this restaurant has a nice vibe to it, that's all they say, and then the people agree. But What I say is like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean the vibe of this place is nice? What about it is nice? I understand that there's something about it that is connecting with you, but like, what is that thing? Is it the architecture? Is it the atmosphere? Is it perhaps the music, the lighting, the way the restaurant itself is set up, like arranged? Is it walkable? Like what? Like tell me, what is it about this restaurant that you enjoy? Instead of just saying, "Oh, I like the vibe of this place." Like naturally, you can even start a conversation from that instead of it being a conversation of, oh, like why do you use this word, I find it annoying, right? It can be a way for like the other person to articulate and share what they like about it. Okay, it's about them. Make it about them. What do they like about it? And then you naturally get that individual talking, because it's going to be like their opinion, and people love to share opinion. But instead, motherfuckers just be nodding their head like, "Oh yeah, I like the vibe of this too," and then they move on to the next bullshit.